the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
And the former president John Dramani Mahama did any chirimu. I want one casani chrome, bolly bamboy. Na ewo bolly okonya bri ishia Bollywood and eating como. And comedy mono Bollywood and so then some kakra to ja a canvas support. Edema the former president, all because he is hailing from the area. Yes, bear more than 70% there. It was a vosa a be free the Bolly region at the Ama the former president. Now I know and the youth of Mamprugu and so Eddie and Nsem-Pii Abasa Yamfa and Koma Bollywood and the former president John Dramani Mahama said Omo Mamprugu Zabuni Youth for Development. Yeah, pressure group. Ewo the Mamprugu traditional area say Omo so Omo declare Omo 100% support for the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Bawumia, to win the December 7th presidential election. Na titrani ya ujinamu edema the Mamprugu Zabuni Youth for Development. Ya friend Musa Abdul Basit. On the announcement etuja during a fee congress of the group. Ya ekoso ewo wale in the Novice region. Now, Osai the youth say Omunya Jumadin. Now, Omo ensure say Dr. Bawumia, the flag bearer of the NPP, are winning the 2024 elections. Mr. Abdul Basit, assign Edituja say the youth of Mamprugu should not sit down. Nemuno Omunya Juma to canvass for massive support for one of their own to be president, no matter the political colorations, because we are very much aware, say the Mamprugu area is an area hugely dominated by the opposition NDC. But the idea, Omo ebeye a Juma BSS Omoye to ensure that His Excellency Dr. Bawumia becomes a victor in the 2024 elections. Now Congress, the meeting of the Mamprugu youth to take stock of how the area's development occur within these years. Now, if you are championing better opportunities for the youth of the Mamprugu traditional area. Into your fee, 2024 no tipa na eda inshemudie no eso rekindling the glory of Mamprugu, our collective responsibility. Now, Mr. Abdul Basit, as I emphasize, the mark, Dr. Bawumia alivu in every corner of Mamprugu, and Nuntino, or ye say, the onus lies on the youth to work assiduously to ensure that winning the 2024 elections and making history for the area becomes a reality. Or sign to just say extension of electricity to most communities in the Mamprugu district. The Vice President Dr. Bawumia after construction of sports facilities, schools, health facilities in the Mamprugu traditional area. The Vice President are championing amasanyo mani nyina abamua omo very very happy. Even for the fact that a region of their own. Now, the Mamprugu Zabini youth, within its 8 years of existence, also they can boast of paying medical bills, school fees of some residents, as well as securing large tract of land in building an educational institution. Mr. Abdul Basit SIAG the youth to help in restoring prosperity and promoting peace for development and opportunities for the Mamprugu youth to thrive. Osan appealing for the construction of a bridge, Ebelenke Arigu, any Shilinga community through the Mamprugu mainland. Now, the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Bawumia, or your special guest at the Congress, no. Or also the Nsem Kakra etuja. The Vice President so the Nsem Kakra tuja The Vice President recommended the brains behind the formation of the youth of Mamprugu. Now, it is a progressive association which is aimed at fostering unity and promoting development. The Vice President said, "Na banyi idea always encourage na almost support to development opportunities of such youth associations across the country." Now, Asanchiremu said his government is going to continuously ensure inclusive development in every part of this country. The Vice President seized the opportunity to share with the Congress numerous government developmental projects in the area, as well as many national interventions, including the flagship free senior high school policy, which is ensuring unprecedented access to free senior high education across the length and breadth of this country. A massive road infrastructure, sports facilities, jobs for the youth, digital initiatives, increasing access to government services, the creation of new regions, associated infrastructure, zipline drone delivery for medicines, construction of new court buildings, and so on and so forth. We munyina kamfua chere adwumaden ene adwumason abenyi ebo, just to ensure that there is a decentralization with respect to development. Na ordinary Nsem nyina no eba wie no ena the Mamprugu Zabini youth assigned to ja say the omo hye no omo ka no omo do na besi from power to ensure say the Vice President not only chalks enormous feat in terms of voting these 5 northern regions. Overwhelmingly Ghana for Dona Ebejin Watum as being the next president of this republic.
All the information. Sometimes you see some of our party communicators struggling on some issues because they just don't have the data, and they are confronted in a studio and they don't have the data. But our opponents are very good at propaganda. They're very, very good. They will just throw out, falsehood. And if you are not able to counter it, it takes the aura of truth. But you are in the best positions to counter all this false propaganda because you have the data. So I want to basically emphasize that we expect you to let the people know all the good works that are taking place in your various entities. Recently, for example, we had an issue come up after the lecture I gave in Ashesi on the digital transformation. NDC came out and said John Mahama had made all the investments in fiber optics, and that is why we are benefiting from John Mahama. They claim everything, by the way. I'm sure you heard what they said, that they had invested in fiber optics and now we are taking the benefit of it. I said, wait a second, I can't remember any investments of the John Mahama government in the fiber optic space. So I called NCA. I said, give me the data on fiber optics in Ghana. It was very interesting when the data was provided. NCA has provided 6 fiber optic licenses. 6. Since Ghana began. Just 6 fiber optic licenses. The first was provided under President Kufuor, which was Voltacom. Yes, 6, right? Of all the 6, 5 were provided under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MP. So, under the MPP, since 2017, we have licensed entities, and total fiber optic network in Ghana that has been licensed by the government is 6,343 kilometers. 6,000, that's total. What the MPP has licensed since 2017 of that 6,343 is 5,610. That is 88.4%. This is data, and that is data that is in possession of us. We have to make that data clearly. So how can we provide 88.4% of the fiber optic network of Ghana and you say our digitization is riding on your investment?
All right, go on. What's Dr. Bawumia? And Dr. Bawumia, Samokai, it answers your question. Say Anka Professor Opoku Amankwa ayi ne di ya no. Say one trust akrate ya mabontia. Anka the current Director General, the Minister of Education, the deputies mienu, the PR deputies, and the pay the Director General for one deputies in mienu. Omu nyina ate ho. O say NC John Dramani Mahama and NDC for claim say omo no ma build the infrastructure. And Dr. Bawumia said, "Oh yeah, digitalization." Meanwhile, the infrastructure also was built by the MPP. And the question is, some ministers, any appointees now, data and information won mohono. I go down. Asemba, omo mekasa. Data and also someone releasing farmer communicators and fan kasa. Tio, on releasing data no, on releasing information no, on also so on mekasa. And not information so and not data no come up of virus can see be or see more say politics private no and you are to a an appointment or say oh yeah politics private communicators per data munya go on munya information and you question me irrelevant Sanka Professor Opoku Amankwa the former Director General no wa ma me ya no a go on ka be sabi gusu ti ho
I'm telling you
Mahama dey interest him
waku ade ba ko bi so audio visual ade a wodi wani hu na wo sa ade wasoti kedi patrim che de wodi wani nku ehu ana se de wodi waso nku ati audio visual she jo Mahama ya video obi jane nchen a wo sa kwa sign language Professor Opoku Amankwa at the statement about bonting I clarify. But still, I expect to say, Director General of Ghana Education Service and National Minister of Education, a press conference calling out John Mahama and stripping him naked.
Oh, Debbie,
they have to do it.
Oh no, not then. I go on. Ban Kings Force man a babin say a bad practice said you need to no more obekasa. Go down. Abamu ni pan bebre amen. See, Director John Mahama started cancer from last year. Director General Ghana Education Service or to our canon say go nebo. The minister so can say go nebo. Dr. Say Aduchum, a running mate and near Bresa Warpen, and a John Mahama a dintro. Now, I can't to know, I did not responding. And for forbidden body, the measures of Magas of interest. Or say, Ojidi, and for forbidden Ojidi. And no many abre wo ho me wa John Mahama nam e di ntro it has taken the former Director of Education what na homete say adentina John Mahama di ntro na ya ntro no bia num say ntro no bia e so nkan ho we na homete no I say it took Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to request for data and I'm being tempted say me money pa ya no so kwaku there be amo what I say nipa nya no so kwaku data no wo mo ho multi data no so Dogono, musika manya appointment inti, mumfa bi ma grassroots for say nyahwe. Data so egum ho a mo be release them communicators akasama party no so. Eno so makamu na to so. Mo so a
ade ya ne say MPP ni communicator. Ya so man say won kwata radio station, won kwata television station. Na wonye education, won defending aban no. Na won ton akomo aban ni ma ho dawuru. Kwaku na oni data.
Oni data.
Eti said they will be o ma me asuma say koton ba yire. Na ba yire gudu so wan ka.
We soja ni na ye do akodina kono na nkuratuo.
Ai. Kotre ko beti e ka hwo.
Anu nkuratuo.
Eti se mo hwe tem bia no o ma ye lucky. eya na nkofo NMP communicators no MP communicators no well kakra wo ho no modie na so dodo na largely government appointees na data bibia kuta mo no mu release mo empower communication directorate mo empower information ministry
me say na no godon
processing ne mama mo
me call NPP communication directorate no mo some be press conference press conference so mo ye na 11
me kai
me ko tena ho me say me te office ho godon mo ye na 4 woni ni ntia no mo try data from a government agency na omo dey press conference I say na 11 am no omo ye na 4 pm because the government institution no release data common data and it was a very sensitive press conference me person mebo institution din na aba MNDC for akosehwi boron akwa press conference ho me kan obi ahu na MPP for some of the counter na MPP the communication directorate at wo train data yes here press conference 11 ebo 4 epepa mu na intimi near press conference adentia data mai it is say na mo dey beko afi goron ye kono butubutu obia ye be ya baby
everybody
ebodi enti minister of education running mate pre no to was answer John Mahama and na ma wodi nturi or target the young voters akola mu nyina tips wo teacher for extra de hwe investment aban ya in education sector hwe investment aban ya free education ho na free education product na de aba no yes o mu nyina o mabombon am teacher for na bu o mu wi ade na wakwan atum wo da bi say come on atum director for the director general Ghana education wakwan atum. It has taken Professor Pokua Mankwa Asani na homete no babonten actual statement the statement in his capacity as who as who hwekwa mo fa so epia ni si abonten and so we have seen the need say a so true statement and responded to defend the record of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo na minister akana natum the deputy akama natum director general akana natum ana John Mahama was say mukosa no no so mame mo ho
that we be say back
o say
memo we be say back no education ministry responding what me was say we have not compromised on the quality of education. Education ministry replies Mahama. The Minister of Education has called out the former President of Mahama for his recent comments regarding the 2023 WASSCE examination during Mr. Mahama's Elomoto to Aswa. Kwaku, the video no way. The video no ever here. Tell yet, Monia press conference. John Mahama tears him walk and Nsem. Most of in the comfort of your own office, Montana. Echo this bomb papa. More fast and true for me than when you press conference. Oh, wow, office. Keke. Said the man make an obwa. Yes, sir.
It must be agree.
The 8 no, and yes, lethargic and you like
Rafi, Yanabrio, and I'm a boy.
I feel it. So, would the Bona many panua would that? I can't feel back. Step out there.
Yes, Robey and Sansrunipa.
Debbie,
Nasa by Yensraman Shefu.
That I used to cast. I'm not. Was the instruction is
you soon, Sruja. I catch them. Go on. Yet another triple. You will few minutes, by ye near some would do it in your aquarium. Chamaun to me a casa. Chamaun to me casa and wound to me Kumase. Now, that's more kind of very, very important. And a payment bought at the Ameti for NPP primaries. Asante Pacho, if data now the bar first and Pacho, Fabra and low one on the inside, the vet in a wee, no. Any pa contested for the positions. Certainly, any kind, and for MPs now, or Munko Bimuno, any kind from pictures in